I whip the phone like a Chevy. Wish Pap. Wish Pappy. Wish Pappy. Come on, my G's. You want to sniff everything like. Whip the phone like Chevy. Hey, yo, make sure y'all tune into that new episode dropping at 8:15. Shout out to the bro Game 7. You heard new episode dropping at 8:15. Come on, my G's. I'm out here walking my dog. Come on, my dude. What is it that you want to do? Like, still we want to sniff the same spot for 4 minutes straight. Like, bro, what is you smelling? And you want to drop two drips of pee on it. Like, what is that really doing, my nigga? I whip the phone like Chevy. What's goody though, my bros, man? I'm just tapping in right quick. New episode drop at 8:15. You heard, I just wanted to come on live right quick, gather up some troops and stuff. I know I've been neglecting YouTube real crazy because I've been real busy with this clothing brand. You heard? GoodGarmentsNYC.com. If you support my movement, you support my channel, you support the content, go to GoodGarmentsNYC.com. Put some good garments on your armpits. You heard? I got that heat. Like, there's a lot of clothing brands out there, but I got that heat. I got that heat rock. That's all I'm saying, man. Besides that, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. You heard? I'm about to set this up, put some light on this so y'all can see me because I know this is dark and dreary. You feel me? Roll up this Slim Blunt gang. You feel me? Roll that Slim Bliggity up. Shout out to my bro D out in NC. You feel what I'm saying? We cooking it up soon. We about to just smash the whole game. So if you represent that Slim Blunt gang, stay tuned. That's all I got to say. Get ready for that hierarchybuds.com. Get ready for it. That hierarchybuds.store. Get ready for it. Cause it's going down. You heard? If you rep that SBG, I'm about to give back to the community. You feel me? How me and my bro gonna give back to the community? We gonna annihilate the competition. Like, you know how most dudes in our age group feels like, you know, come on, my dude, you doing silly shit. Come on, bro. Yo, bro, you're doing silly stuff, bro. Come around this way. Yeah, you know how dudes feel like today's dank is trash because they overproducing it, and you know the gov done got their hands in it, and it done became a business to so many people that they don't even really care about this. They just want to get bread. You know how we always make them complaints? That's what I'm gonna do, bro. That's what me and my bro is gonna do for y'all peoples. We gonna put an end to the garbage. We're gonna put an end to the garbage, and we're gonna bring back that fire. We gonna bring back that fire. Hold on, let me fix this right quick. Hold on, my G's. Hold on. Oh, let me set it up, baby. I need somewhere to tie this dog up to. I'm gonna show y'all dudes my dog in a minute, man. You heard? Cause I took son to the groomer the other day, and I told him I want my dog's hair kind of low. It OD'd on my dog. Now son is walking around looking like a good chihuahua. You heard? Now son walking around looking like a good squirrel. You heard? Got me out here looking like I'm walking a squirrel. Straight up. Hold on though. Set up the power pack. Power pack on deck. Power pack on deck. Light on deck. Light on deck. forgot about that. All right, let me get this together. Let me get this together though. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right, man, we on deck with it. Let me fix this. Let me get this light together. It's too much light. Like, all right, that's cool. That's cool right there. Hold on, that's cool. Okay, nah, that's cool. LAZ, man, you heard? Knicks gang on deck. Knicks gang on deck, man. You heard? The Knicks had his army green, military green this year. You know why? Because this is no longer basketball. This is war for a chip. You heard? So we military. We militaried out this year in New York. You heard? But anyway, man, hold on, man. I'm trying to find something to do with this dog. Hold on. Yo, bro, can you just, how about if I put you right here? How about, let's see, can you get out of this? Let's see if we can get out of this. That ain't work. This is my dog, man. It's my dude Fozzie, man. Got my son looking like a squirrel, man. Look. Say hello to the peoples, Fozzie. You out here looking like a squirrel, though. Look. My son. This is my son right here. You heard? Everybody's mad because they cut his hair off. My son was a nice furry poodle. And now they got my son looking like an anorexic chipmunk. You heard? What's up, my guy? What's up, my guys? What's up, my guys? What's up, my guy? What's up, my guy? This is my dude right here, though. You heard? All right, let me put you back down. Son got his little good garments hoodie on. Oh, son got the good garments. Son got the good garments hoodie on. You heard? All right, my bro, I want to let you off the leash, but you just don't have no home training. Like, I would love to let this dude off the leash, but he's a whole savage. Hold on, let me move this around so I get an even better shot for y'all. Hold on. Oh, nah, but that's too low over there. I need some type of height. But yeah, man. Yeah, man, 8:15 new episode drop. Make sure y'all tune in like a tuning fork. Let me see if I can see some of these comments, you heard? Gunny Walker in the building. I see you in the building. What's happening? You heard? Skag Season, appreciate you, bro. City Boy Floyd, what's poppin'? Kevin, what's really good? You know I'm half blind, man, so. Spanish Harlem, what's poppin'? James Hart, what's really good? Slim Blunt Gang in the building. You already snow cone. I'm about to scroll that Slim Bliggity up right niggity. Yours. I'm about to scroll that Slim Bliggity up. Hold on, man. I gotta tie this dog up or something. Hold on. My bro. Oh, this is perfect. Hey, where you going, silly? This is kind of perfect. Let me see if I could. Yo. Oh, right. I thought this thing got off the leash. All right, hold on. Let me help you out. Hold on. Let me help you out, bro. Let me help you out. Hold on. I'm trying to hold this dude leash down, man, so he could just walk around. I ain't gotta hold him. Where you at, my dude? Where you at, my douchey? Nah, this is looking like a setup for disaster. It's looking like a setup for disaster, baby. Bro, I want to let you off the leash, bro, but you are a savage. And you don't know how to act off the leash. Other day, I took this dude off the leash. Matter of fact, I ain't even take him off the leash. He came off the leash by mistake. Pause. And son ran down on a West Indian old dude and almost tripped the dude. You heard? Dude was mad as hell. And then the dude had me mad because he kept, making gestures and sucking his teeth. And I was like, yo, my nigga, I was like, bro, that dude is a poodle that weighs 4 pounds. Like, you acting like a Rottweiler just ran up behind you and bit your leg. Like, chill, bro. He a cuddly, soft poodle. Like, I don't like dogs. I'm like, I don't like you. Care what you like. Yerp. If y'all knew the type of savage stuff I be eating, I'll lose some respect. But yeah, man, LAZ, man. New episode at 8:15. What time is it? Hold on. We got a half hour. Perfect timing. Bro, walk around, bro. Go ahead, walk around, bro. You ain't got to stand. You don't have to stand over here, bro. Walk around. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? You're doing weird stuff. Woo. Yeah, man. Roll this little vinyl up. Right? Roll this vinyl cut up. And it's over, baby. Slim Blunt gang in the building. I'm rolling up this Slim Blunt. I'm rolling up something called Candy Cloud, and I must say, it ain't so bad. It ain't so bad, baby. It ain't so bad. But yeah, LAZ, like I said, go to goodgarmentsnyc.com. Check out the merch. You heard, I just dropped the Fort Greene Park sweater, the Pelham Bay Park sweater, the Highland Park sweater. I'm doing a parks line with Good Garments NYC, just paying homage to all the great parks that really brought some great memories in Brooklyn and in New York in general. You heard? So go check that line. Check the Good Garments sweater my bro Buckalao got on in the new episode that I'm about to drop. And get some good garments on your armpits, baby. Bear with me, I'm rolling up this Slim Blunt. Yeah, but for all of y'all dudes who really rep this Slim Blunt gang, I'm about to drop the real Slim Blunts. You heard? I'm about to drop my own strain called Slim Blunt Gang. And when it drop, I'ma let y'all dudes know. So all y'all dudes who rep this Slim Blunt Gang, see, the science behind Slim Blunt Gang is we could roll Slim Blunts up because we rolling up that fire. If you got that gobbo, you got that mid and almost mid, you got to roll a big, stupid, ridiculous, bat. But when you got that fire, you could roll up the Slim Blunt Gang, man. And you gonna be all right. You gonna be all right. But I'm about to drop them Slim Blunt Gang pre-rolls. And when I drop those Slim Blunt Gang pre-rolls, I'm letting y'all know it's gonna be fire. I'm putting my word. Not one human being will cop that and be like, yo, it was all right, son, it was all right. Nah, nobody. Because my partner, D-Gnosis, down in NC, son is a mad scientist, bro. You heard? Except for we gonna be happy. He a mad scientist, but we gonna be happy. But yeah, man, new episode dropping at 8:15. Let me fix this, man. I'm trying to get that River Park Towers in the background. You know that's always looking nice. Shout out to RPT River Park Towers. You feel what I'm saying in the background. And what's going on with y'all dudes, man? What's going on? What's going on in y'all lives? That's what I want to know. You heard? Yo, this dude got off the leash, bro. Yo, get the fuck. Yo, come here. Come here. All right, bro. You got to stay up here on the stage now, where I can see you. You heard? Don't jump down from here, because you'll be broke up. You will be broke up. We'll start coming on live with my son, man. Fozzie Mans. It's the Fozzie Mans. Don't jump off of there, silly. It's too high. Don't jump off. It's the Fozzie Man can. Who can do it, man? It's the Fozzie Man can. You ain't looking Fozzie right now, though, bro. You looking like a slim chinchilla. You heard? You looking like a... You looking like a slim chipmunk, my G's. You got to chill. Come on, bro. Don't be licking my face. We black, bro. We don't do face kisses and lout and lips and all of that. I'll be wailing. Yeah, my G's though, man. That new episode is dropping at 8:15. That's all I'm saying. You heard? Bruh, what are you doing? My son like, nah, I need to get in that grass. But I can't have you in the grass, bro. You be wild. I don't even know how you got out the leash. Oh, yo, bro, this dude be chewing out his leash. That's what he was doing. Remember, I was like, yo, why you keep staying? What you doing? He was chewing his leash, bro. This dude chewed his leash off right here on camera live. This is why I told my wife, we need them metal chain leashes. These little I like these retractable joints, but they just not sturdy, bro. My son chewed the whole leash off. Pays to buy the best. Wow, that's my dude though, but when y'all see him with his fur on, go on my Instagram page. I did a couple of skits with the bro. Y'all see him with his fur on, he mad cuter. Chill out, my dude, just chill. You camera shy? Look, Fozzie, look. Look, Fozzie Mans. Look at the peoples. Look at the peoples. You can't go in the grass, bro. You only a year old. My son just turned a year old the other day. You heard it was his birthday. My son just turned a year old. And he don't know how to act off a leash. You heard? Straight up. Helen, I appreciate you. My nigga D-Nosis in the building. What's really good? I just was in here telling these dudes about this Slim Blunt militia. You heard? I ain't trying to smell you on camera, so I'm sliding off. I just was on the phone for an hour with my bro. Shout out to my bro Luck. Shout out to my bro LB. My Brooklyn bros, you heard? Green 9697. It's beautiful when you could not see or speak to somebody for 25 years. And when y'all get up and y'all speak, it's like y'all never left each other. You feel what I'm saying? That's when you know. It's nothing better than when you made solid comrades and 25 years later, that same energy is there. You heard? Shout out my son Luck. You heard? And my son LB, man. Brownsville, Bushwick. You feel me? We plotting, man. You heard? Another, I'ma keep it real with you. Another Mano. The hate that Mano gave is just smoking out dudes that I've been looking for 20-something years, bro. And they finding me because of that Mano hate. You heard? That's why in a little while, I'm about to drop a podcast called Mano Helped Me Get Rich. And I'm going to explain to niggas exactly how in the podcast. Yerst. So everything happens for a reason. But, you know, shout out to my bros that I reconnected with. I'm reconnecting with the right people, man. The right people is finding me. Everything is written in the book of life and the scriptures cannot be broken. You heard? Everything is written in the book of life. It's all in there, bro. In fine print. You got to read the fine print. Damn, I just hit the L on camera. They're gonna give me a yellow check sign. You know, YouTube algorithm is like, you know, the AI system is like Minority Report. You ever seen the movie Minority Report where them shits come around scanning people's eyes and all of that, and they had the fake joint, or they was taking their joint out so that the alien or the AI shit couldn't detect them? It's the same thing with YouTube. Like, randomly, the AI monsters just come around scanning your videos, and they might not catch it today, but in a week they catch that. Oh, did that nigga just take a pull of something? Demonetize that shit. Yes. So you gotta be careful on live, man. You're all right, Foz, I'm gonna let you down, my G's, but come here. You really broke the joint, bro. What's wrong with you? Nah, man, you really broke the joint this time. Come on, man, this was my favorite leash, bro. This nigga ruined the leash, man. What's wrong with you, my brother? Now I got to carry you back to the crib. You heard? Because he run down on anybody. He see any human being. Nigga could be running from a bank robbery with his gun toting in the air with cops behind him. He'll just start running alongside of the nigga like, hey. Like, bro, you can't do that, bro. We know you only 3 pounds and all of that, but you can't do that, bro. Right, my Fonz Dons, what up, beams? Bro cut all his hair off and had the nerve to leave his tail fluffy. Come here, Fonz. Nigga, they had the nerve. Watch it, bro. They had the nerve to leave his tail fuzzy. You heard? Got him really looking like a squirrel. My son, man. Come here, man. It's my son, man. It's my son, man. My son Fazo. Which pampy, son? Which pampy? I ain't gonna lie, son look like he got the waves though right now. She cut his hair so low. If you look on his back and all of that, son looking like he got the waves, you heard? I'm gonna be the first nigga to come out with a dog do-rag. Throw the do-rag on, son, start brushing him, throw the new now on, son, the Murrays, you heard? That'll be some ill shit. I'll go viral with son. I just throw the Murrays on, son, hit him with the brush, hit the brush him out 30 times a day, throw the do-rag on his whole body. Make him come outside with the 360s. Yerst. Make him come outside. He's tight. He want to run around. But it's wild over here, bro. I can't have you running around here, bro. I just can't. All right, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. Bro. And see how you hold up. You already broke the leash. It ain't no fixing this. I'm gonna have to open this up, break it open to fix this. Yo, sit your ass down. Sit down. He was just about to chase some dudes on a bike that came by on bikes. Like, this is the things he gotta learn. chasing random strangers, bro. Nah, I can't leave this dude out here like this. He got to come back up here. You got 2 minutes, bro. You coming back up on the stage. You're making me nervous. Asia, what's popping? Neuromelanin, what's popping? Mr. Rip, G-Mun, what's popping? Jux Diamonds in the building, what's popping, my bro? I see you. The ninth power, what's populating? Yo. Get your ass over here, bro. Dude, man, I can't do a live with this dude with this broke leash, man, because now he just running around. Sit down. Sit down. Sit it down, bro. Yeah, man, because you know I've been training dogs all my life, so I be having a dog in shape. Yo, you right here. I be having a dog in shape, man, where I could take them off the leash and they know better than to do certain stuff. But this dude is 1 year. He just turned a year, and he been babied since we got him. You feel what I'm saying? So he's still used to outside. Like he's still not used to outside. Fozzie, don't go by that water, bro. Yo, come here. There would be no explaining that shit to my kids. Yo, I lost him. I took him off the lead. They ain't trying to hear it, bro. That shit would be trauma and pain. But yeah, new episode dropping at 8:15. Make sure you check that. It's called Prodigy Had 4 Guns One Day in Hempstead. You heard? That's the name of the story. Prodigy Had 4 Guns One Day in Hempstead. It's a real hood story about Prodigy from Mobb Deep. You heard? Shout out to the bro Game 7 from Hempstead. A lot of people don't know Prodigy. You know, he was from 2 hoods. He was from Hempstead and he was from Queensbridge. He rep both hoods. Just like a dude like me. You heard? I'm from Brownsville, but I'm from Dykeman too. You heard? I rep that D Street 200 block too. You heard? I got love in both hoods. You know what I mean? But yeah, check the story. It's a fire story that's dropping at 8:15. I'm about to get on. I'm sitting on heat. I was sitting on this story for 3 weeks, 2 weeks already. 2-3 weeks. You heard? You know, I've been doing a lot, my dude. I'm trying to get this clothing brand off the ground. You feel me? I made about 3,500. Yo, I made about 3,500 in sales probably so far. Know what I mean? And you know, it's ups and downs with the shit, but I'm obsessed with it. You see the picture that's on this thumbnail, right? That's an image that I just put, because I got, you know, this line is real. It's going to be real clean, but it's also going to be some clothes for people like me that, you know, I like graffiti shit too. Like, I like that old school graffiti look. You know what I mean? I came up in an era, you know, when dudes had the Bart Simpson shirts with the, you know, the Batman shirts and the characters iced out with gold fronts in their mouth with, you know, the big sneakers on and all of that. I'm from that era too. So I'm going to mix it up. But one thing that every piece I do is going to have in common is that it's going to be a good garment. That garment going to be good. That boy good. Nigga like me with this big ass gap, I could barely whistle. Yo, get your ass over here, bro. Yeah, you learning. It's my son. It's my son. My son. My son learning how to walk. My son learning how to walk outside. My son is off the leash. My son learning how to walk off the leash. Get your ass out of here. This nigga be stressing me to take him outside, and then he come back in the crib and piss in the crib. You heard? This nigga grabbing his leash, howling, Nigga be pissing me off, son. I wake up in the morning, soon as I open my eyes like this, that nigga like this. Like, nigga think I supposed to take him out soon as I open my eyes, nigga. You heard? Nigga see me putting on a sneaker. I could just be going to the store right quick. Nigga see me put on a sneaker, that nigga like this. I'm like, nah, nigga, I don't work for you. You heard? Shit killing me, man. Shit be pissing me off when I wake up in the morning. I be stupid tired. He like this. Yo. Get your ass over here. Hurry up, 8:15. This dude ain't to be trusted. I'm saying though, what's poppin'? Pittsburgh in the building, what's really hood? Cool Sockin said, you getting that dough, nigga? Cool Sockin asked, you getting that dough, nigga? I was asking Chat GPT the other day, I said, yo, because I wanted to know if it was just me or not. So I said, Chat GPT, how much does the average Manhattan night, because I live in Manhattan, bro. You know, I'm from Brooklyn. I love going to Brooklyn because the prices be so cheap on everything. You be like, oh shit, this is the real prices of stuff. You heard? But in Manhattan, everything is marked up 30%, and that's a whole fact. Everything. So I asked Chat GPT the other day, I said, yo, Chiggity. That's what I call my Chat GPT, Chiggity. Yo, Chiggity. You heard? I call them different things. You heard? Sometimes it's Chisel. Yo, Chisel. But this time it was Chiggity. I said, hey, yo, Chiggity. Let me ask you a question, my genie. I said, how much money does the average Manhattanite spend per day? So Chiggity was like, well, you know, my G's, you got to break that down between people that live in, you know, in the urban hood areas in Manhattan and those who live in the midtown and lower Manhattan. I said, you right. You right. I said, so let me ask you it like this. I said, altogether, I said, how much does the average person who lives or works in Midtown spend per day? Oh, you right there. They got me paranoid. Good dog. So Chat was like, yo, if you a regular person that, you know, you go to work, you commute, or you may live around that area, if you're a regular person, you're gonna spend a minimum of $60 a day to $100 a day. But if you're a person, Chat let me know now, if you're a person that's caked up, like these rich Manhattanites that live on Park in Lexington, they spend an average of $200 per day eating and commuting in the city. Because, where you at? Fozzie, get your ass over here, bro. Come here. You got to come back up on the stage, bro, because you're making me nervous now. But they said the average Manhattanite that's caked up, they spend $200 a day just commuting and eating, period. We ain't talking about, you know, what they doing in their home or whatever, but just eating food. Now, they also said, if you're a person that eats at home and you strict with like, nigga, I ain't spending no money in Midtown. They say if you that type of person, you'll spend $60 a day. No, they said you'll spend like $40 to $50 a day just, you know, moving around Manhattan. This is insane, bro. But they said if you eat out, which is me, they say if you indulge in breakfast, lunch, and maybe dinner out and about, we talking an average of $100 a day. So I'm like, okay, it ain't just me. Because I gave myself a new nickname. I started calling myself Hundo. I start calling myself Hundo because every day I spend a hundo, my nigga. Real talk, like on nothing, on food. traveling, my kids wanting shit. You heard? Weed, and I only spend a maximum, not a minimum, a maximum of $20. Now I can't even sit here and say $20 every day, because I swear to you, sometimes an eighth might last me 2 days, bro, because I don't smoke heavy like that. I'm my old nigga, Slim Blunt Gang. You heard? SBG. My shits be slim. You heard? My shit's slim, bro. It ain't a stick in Attica, but it's enough to be right. You feel me? Because I was in the real science is because I was in a car accident and I got nerve damage from the car accident. So after I had that car accident, I ain't smoked for 2 years. That's amazing that I went that long without smoking. I ain't smoked for 2 years, but my lungs and my body needed that 2 years. But I also gained about fucking 70 pounds. I'm going to keep it real. If I don't smilly at all, I'll be a balloon out here. You feel what I'm saying? When I used to smoke tobacco and all of that, I was at a good weight. But once I stopped smoking tobacco, 20 pounds on me, bro. Tobacco is an appetite suppressant. Even though it's terrible for you, it stops you from eating so much. So when I was smillying with tobacco, I was at a great weight. When I stopped smoking tobacco, 20 pounds. You heard? I gotta deal my life. I gotta deal with either one. Either I'm smoking tobacco and taking a risk of killing myself, or I'm an extra 20 pounds. You heard? Now, if I stop smillying completely, I'm gonna have to just go full straight vegan, straight fruit and vegetables. I'm gonna have to, because I'll be a balloon out here, bro. And I'm a vegetarian, but I eat healthy, baby. Yes, I eat healthy, right, Fazo? This dude right here, we done spoiled him the table food. That was the worst thing. Now he don't want to eat nothing if it don't come up hot off the stove. Right, Fazo? He don't want to eat nothing unless it's hot off the stove, bro. I done bought Rachel Ray's gourmet shit, nah, I mean, all type of shit. This nigga don't be messing with it. But if my wife pop up off that stove with some, we be buying whole chickens. My wife be buying whole chickens and baking them shits in the oven for 2-3 hours to perfection just for this dude, you heard? But then he get tired of the chicken. I be stir frying them up a little ground beef with rice. Nobody in the house eat meat but this dude, pause. You feel me? But I be buying a little shit, or my neighbor give me some shit and I'll stir fry that shit up with some rice. Son will bust that down. But I'm trying to get him off that only wanting table food shit. Like, I thought that was a myth, that once you start your dog on straight table food, they ain't gonna want. It's not a myth, bro. He eat a dog food or two, but it's far in between. Yeah. Slurp. But nah, this is my son, man. You feel me? I ain't want to get no dog, because I know when I get a dog, I'm going to be the only person walking it. You heard? Nobody walks the dog but me. And I knew that was going to happen. That's why I was like, I don't want no dog. I'm good. But my kids begged for it. We had a deal with a real breeder. We got a stupid love price, because these toy poodles be strong. We got a stupid love price that we couldn't turn down. We had to snatch the bro up, man. You heard? But until he got all of his hair shaved off, I ain't know he was this small. You heard? I'm talking to the nigga, yo, move the fuck, yo, get the fuck. Like he a big dog, because he had all that hair on him. When they cut all that hair off, I'm like, I apologize, my brother. I may have said some harsh things to you. I didn't know you was this small. You heard? Then this nigga weighed about 4 pounds and is the greediest living being on the planet Earth. I'm telling you, nigga, you can't eat a crumb. You heard? That nigga be in the back room. He hear me open the refrigerator. I turn around. He just be back there like Michael Myers, like this. I'm like, yo, son, like I can't get a sip of water out the fridge without you monitoring my food game, bro. Then I got a rabbit. Y'all know I got a hood pet rabbit. I can't get a rabbit a motherfucking a kernel of corn without this nigga running over there to see what I'm giving the rabbit. Like, that shit pisses me off. So when I want to feed the rabbit, I lock this nigga in the other room. You feel me? Because I can't give the rabbit nothing. Sometimes I say, let me just throw the rabbit a good piece of broccoli right quick. Soon as I get the broccoli, he following me to the rabbit cage like, yo, bro, chill. Chill, you like the food monitor. You heard? This nigga became the food monitor of the house. Like, nobody can't eat nothing. Nigga gotta go in the bathroom and hide with a candy bar. Like, you can't have nothing, nigga. The other day, I fed this nigga. He had a bowl, his bowl stacked like this. Nigga ate the whole bowl of food, drank a nice big bowl of fresh water. Right? He 4 pounds. He like 4 cash. This nigga eat a whole pile of food, drink his water. I sit down with my plate to watch a good movie. I look, this nigga in my face like this. I'm like, yo, bro, you just ate a whole bowl. Even my pit, shout out to my son Stocky. Even my pit, after he ate a whole big bowl of food, that nigga go lay down somewhere. He ain't worried about what nobody else eating. His stomach, he barely could eat anything else. But this dude, he could have just had 7 cans of dog food. If he see you eating a saltine cracker, he like this, licking his lips. Like, yo, bro, I had to look that shit up. Like, why are toy poodles so great? It was like toy poodles is one of the most food-obsessed breeds. It's like, that's all they think about. They dream about it. But I'm like, son, you 4 pounds cash. Like, where is all of this food going to, bro? Where did this level of greed come from in a body this small? This nigga don't never stop. I never seen him turn down food. Like, you feel me? Like, if I'm eating it, he could be dead sleep. Nigga be dead sleep, bro. I sneak over to the couch. You heard? Might have a bag of Takis or something. I sneak over to the couch. I'm like this. That nigga shit just be like this. I'd be like, listen, come on, you getting locked in the room, my nigga. I can't eat a bag of chips. Nigga can't eat a bag of chips without this nigga putting that shit in the books. Like, at 4:36 and 22 seconds, he had a Taki. He had 2 Takis out the bag and then rolled it up and didn't give me shit. And he gave the rabbit a piece of broccoli at 8:14 p.m. I ain't getting none of that either. This nigga so greedy, my nigga. I gave my rabbit some spinach the other day. No, you know damn well you don't eat no spinach, nigga. Some of that shit fell on the floor and he ate the shit. Now he eats spinach. I'm like, my nigga, you know you don't eat no spinach, but because you see the rabbit eating spinach, you want percentage of that. This nigga like this, eating the spinach. I never seen a dog eat a spinach leaf in my life, my nigga. He eating spinach. Today, I get this nigga a seaweed snack. You heard? I'm on the phone running my mouth. I'm not even paying attention. I pass this nigga a seaweed snack because he in my face. Nigga tears the seaweed snack up and comes back for more. So you the only dog I ever seen in my life that eats seaweed snacks, my nigga. He chomping. You know how a dog gets something exclusive, they be chomping mad crazy? Like swallowing that shit be in their neck. That's how that nigga was eating a fucking seaweed snack. You know, them shits is like thin ass layers of seaweed. Gave that shit to that nigga like this. Like, I just gave him a big veal bone. Like, come on, my G's. You too greedy out here, my nigga. To be a year old, bro, I don't know what type of parents you had. But you got it bad, like Usher. You got it bad when you miss a day. And son ain't no sucker. Like, I'm gonna tell you something about this dude. Hold on. Oh shit, I'm talking over the premiere. The new episode is on right now, you heard? I need y'all dudes to meet me over there in that premiere. I'm running my mouth too much. Yes. But that premiere is on right now. Let's go over there and check that out. You heard? LAZ, get at me.